day. Girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day. Girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so.
Hi, this is Mark Meriday from the Original Sports Podcast with Mark Meriday and the Barbershop Crew. And you're watching Good Morning Frederick with Dani. And we all love Dani.
I love Mark Meriday. That's so great. Thank you so much. Good morning, Frederick. Today is Monday, October 21st. I'm your host, Dani Gurry. All right, here's a rundown of today's show. We got what's happening in Frederick, all your events for this week and the weekend, and some upcoming that you're going to keep on your calendar. We got trending stories with Dani and Marco. We've also got Possum Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care. We have a very active pup that you're going to want to take a look at in that segment. And then we're going to talk with Chef Opal. She's competing amongst top 12 chefs nationwide. And we want to send her home with the number one slot, but she needs some help from us. And then I'm going to tell you what my guests say are the top 3 things they love about Frederick. And you can tell me what the top 3 things you love about Frederick are. All right, don't forget to buy all the merch. You help our local nonprofits. When you do buy your Good Morning Frederick merchandise, proceeds are donated right now to Christmas Cash for Kids for sales now through November. So I would love to make that a big number. And if you want to do a fundraiser for Christmas Cash for Kids, or maybe you want to sponsor an hour or come in to WFMD during Christmas Cash for Kids and present your check, well, just contact me to find out how, and I will be happy to give you some information. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Ask a friend or two today to subscribe. Ask if they've seen the show. I want to welcome all of our new subscribers. And if you're wondering what this show is all about, well, it is all about Frederick, Maryland. It's all about you, the people, the community, and the happenings. And we're shooting for 1,500 subscribers by January 1st. I know you guys can help me get there. You helped me get to 1,000, and I know you're going to help me get to that 1,500 mark. All right, don't forget about the podcast. If you're in the car and just want to listen, you can find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeart, and other platforms. All right, let's get this Monday morning going. And we're going to start right here. Well, we have to thank our show sponsor, We Help You Move. Whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts can make the whole thing easy. We Help You Move is veteran-owned and a great supporter of this Frederick community. WeHelpYouMove.com. All right, let's talk about what is happening in this great town of Frederick. All right, happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for more than 34 years. They do wood floors, luxury vinyl plank. In fact, they just went to an expo recently where they found out all the greatest, latest flooring options. So ask them about it when you give them a call. 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD. Or go to atlaswoodfloors.net for more information. All right, here is what's happening. Don't forget, for the calendar with all the links, you can find it always at promocircus.com. Click on Everything Frederick Live and then click on Calendar of Events. All right, today, 3 to 6 p.m. at Brookfield Farm in Thurmont, you can celebrate the season with corn maze, pumpkin patch, gourds, and potted mums. That's pretty cool. There's high school sports throughout the county. And then at 6:30, you can head to the Walkersville Library. It's ESL for beginners. That is sign language. It's a pretty cool skill to know, even if it is just the beginner side. And from 7 to 9 p.m., Rack Brewing has I Don't Like Mondays comedy night. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock, Thurmont Library has open chess play. Also at 3, from 3 to 6, at Frederick County Workforce Services, you can submit your applications to work with them. They're going to help you out there. Again, high school sports throughout the county. Then 7 p.m. at the Orioles Nest, number 331, right off Key Parkway, basically. It's 2 for Tuesday karaoke. And at 7:30, you can head to the Clover Hill Civic Association for the Frederick Scottish Country Dancers. That is a lot of fun. You do not have to have any skills. You can just drop in to dance. I believe it is $6 to participate. On Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Platoon 22 at the Veterans Service Center. Their VAC coordinator is available to help service members and their families. If you are a service member and you're looking to try to get help through the VA, or you need some other service information, or a family member that needs help, you can head over to Platoon 22 at Veterans Service Center, 8 to 4 on Wednesday. And from 10 to 3, the Frederick County Animal Control has their free microchip clinic. If you need your pets microchipped, this is the time to do it. It is completely free of charge thanks to Subaru Loves Pets. They have actually given a grant. And also all adoptions are, what is that? They are $25 off, $35 off. $35 off, it looks like. I can't read. It's a little small on my screen. 10 to 4, the Museum of Frederick County History. There is free admission for the rest of the 2024 season, which goes through December 14th, thanks to an anonymous donation. Look up the Museum of Frederick County History and head over there and check it out. 10 to 4 on Wednesday. On Thursday, your early voting starts. Then 12 to 1:30, you can come be a guest at Key City Rotary meeting. You can come as my guest. We meet at the Arc on Market Street. If you want to come, just let me know. I'd be happy to have you. High school sports continue throughout the county. At 5:30, you can head to the Emmitsburg Library to learn to crochet. How fun is that? And then from 6 to 9, you can head to Stumpy's Hatchet House for WFRE's Ladies Night. That's going to benefit the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund. It is free to attend. They will be taking donations, but there's also a lot of raffles and door prizes and live music, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You can BYOB, or there will be some tastings from Linganore Wine Cellars as well at that event. If you sign up, if you're one of the first 100 to sign up, you're going to get an awesome goodie bag and could win some other great prizes, which will be great. That is on Thursday. Then on Friday, early voting continues. FCPS has a 2-hour early dismissal. It's the end of term 1. Hopefully all the kiddos did really well. At 2 o'clock, you can head to Trek or Treat at Tree Trekkers. You do need to get your tickets ahead of time for that. At 3, it is the History Trick or Treat at Rose Hill Manor. And at 5, you can head to the Glade Valley Corn Maze. And then at 6, you can do trunk or treat at Frederick Lighthouse. There are so many opportunities for the kiddos to get all jacked up on sugar and candy. Saturday on the 26th, it is the All-In TJ 3K Color Rush event to raise money for the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund. At 9, at Eveready Square in Chabro, it is a vintage VW trunk or treat. And at 10, it is trick or treat in downtown Frederick for the kiddos. At 2, it is Canines on the Creek to benefit FSK Lions Club. At 3, it's trick or treat for the adults in downtown Frederick. And I think we're going to have some goodies for you up at the Everything Frederick store at 4th and Market. At 5, Carroll Creek Amphitheater, it is Monsters, Inc. on the big screen. And at 5:30, it is the Maryland Double Deckers Booze and Brews event. That is a very bougie night out on the Maryland Double Decker bus. It includes everything, though, food and cocktails, even non-alcoholic cocktails. Grab your friends and head out. It is so fun on the bus. I can tell you, it is a lot of fun. All right, your coming soons. Here you go. November 2nd, the Acton Children's Business Fair is on the Carroll Creek Promenade from noon to 3. Then from 1 to 4, the STEM Carnival happens at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. And then don't forget Saturday night, November 2nd, your clocks go back an hour. Oh, yes. I love it, except it does throw my whole week off. And then November 9th from 3:30, Hood College, there's a nonprofit board fair. If you can meet with nonprofits, join a board, or find volunteer opportunities. And 6 to 8 on November 9th, it's the Harlem Wizards at FCC. And November 16th is the WFRE Stuff a Truck. They will be collecting food donations to fill the truck for the holidays for families in Frederick. Wow. I'm telling you, again, I say this a million times, but there's a million things going on in this town, and you could never, ever be bored. Now, if you have an event you want included on the calendar, just email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com, and I will be happy to get it on. Yeah, there's so many great events happening. I'm telling you, it is just a wonderful place to be. So we were looking for a great place to eat, and I decided to take my mom to Thai Merrick.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Oh my gosh, it was just so beautiful. You didn't want to eat it. It was a great presentation, and I tried things I had never tried before. And you walk away just with scrumptious on your mind.
Oh, yeah. So they served us a tea and an iced tea. And none of us are big iced tea drinkers, but it was one of our favorite things, wasn't it?
Oh, it was sweet and light and delicious.
It was. And then the curry puffs, I think they were.
That was one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
It reminded me of something my mother and grandmother used to cook. It was excellent flavor.
Well, if you want excellent flavor, great presentation, I mean to be stuffed, head to Thai Merrick, 1170 West Patrick Street in Frederick, thaimerrick.com. Awesome. All right. Now it is time for trending stories. Sorry, got to pull it up here. I don't know what happened. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's going to take a second to download. So we got trending stories with Dani and Marco. Marco is my brother, and we have a good time doing this segment each week, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. This week we do talk a lot about football, but as Commanders fans, we have to cheer when we can. Kind of comes few and far between. Well, it has for us for the last 15 years or so, for sure. And so hopefully you will enjoy as soon as we get this up and rolling. Goodness gracious. Hopefully you guys are having a great day so far. I should have just done an ad break in between. It's coming. It's coming. 15 seconds, it says. It's loading. Let's see. Hopefully we go now. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Here we go.
And welcome to our show. It is Trending Stories. It is Monday morning. I'm back with Dani Gurry of Good Morning Frederick. Dani, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Lots happened over the weekend, and we do Trending Stories to get you caught up to date with what's happening before you get to work, if you're catching this nice and early. If not, well, just get you caught up to things you might not have heard over the weekend. Of course, you can hit share, like, comment. The more people that do that, the more it helps out. And the algorithm, as they say, will take us to different places. So please do that, or leave a comment on any of these stories or anything you might want us to cover in these Trending Stories each and every morning. And of course, it's Monday, so I have to start myself. You know, I'm a huge Washington Commanders fan. I'm a homer. I get it. We also, we talk about the Ravens here. But the Commanders, I mean, just lambasted the Carolina Panthers. Of course, I sat in my seat all day and I had to panic. Excuse me, I almost threw up there. I had to panic eat because our quarterback that is saving the franchise one step at a time only lasted. Actually, it was really one play. If you go back, he hurt himself on the long play. From the very first play, he ran 47 yards. I'm like, here we go. He got up looking a little weird, and then it was only one or two plays, and he was out. And the whole time, I'm just pacing back and forth. I ate a lot of stuff in my cabinets. I don't know what happened. I think I got physically ill, and the rest of the game,
nervous eating is never good.
Oh man, I was just anything that I could get my hands on. And of course, it's like it's this typical Washington luck. As soon as something good starts happening, like terrible things are around the corner. We get Pro Bowlers hurt, like Jonathan Allen's out for the year. Now he gets hurt. Then at one time our left tackle was out, and we had De'Ami Brown. And I'm just like, here we go. I mean, so we can't even enjoy a 40-to-win shellacking over the Carolina Panthers, although it was good to see. And it was funny because earlier this year, I have a buddy that I talk to all the time. We text back and forth constantly. And it's like, that part we should videotape our texts because they're hysterical. But it's like, up until this season, I'm like, I wonder what it's like to watch a football game when it's like out of hand for your team. Because normally it's like 9-8 with 1 minute left and we have to drive and kick up. So, yeah. So we've gotten past that, but I couldn't enjoy myself because I knew at the end of the day, Jaden Daniels was hurt. What were your thoughts on the Commanders game this weekend?
Well, look, I thought it was amazing, although I do believe maybe a local high school team could beat the Carolina Panthers right now. But I do think that Jaden was mad that he had to go out. So I don't know how badly he was hurt. And it doesn't look like he broke a rib or anything like that, because even on the sidelines, he looked like people were hugging him and stuff, and he wasn't like wincing in pain. So I'm hoping it was just a strain somewhere and that he'll recover. And I'm glad we didn't put him back in because, oh my God, we have a backup quarterback that can actually play football.
Yeah, it's funny because if you look at the big picture, Marcus Mariota, if you just take Jaden Daniels out of the picture, the last 10 years, I think he's the best quarterback we've had in the last 10 years, and he's our backup. He didn't look great early, but boy, once he got into a rhythm, I'm telling you, because the first few of my tweets were like, this is going to end badly, this guy sucks, but then
you fired too quickly. You fired too quickly. Let the kid get in there and do what he needs to do.
Yeah, he did.
Now,
prove me wrong there.
Now, I do have to bring up the fact that the women on TikTok would really love for Sam to get in.
Oh, dude,
our third string quarterback is like the hottest thing. He beats Travis Kelce. He's going to bring more women to the NFL. We got to keep showing him on the sidelines. Let him do a little running. Let that wind blow through his hair. He is like the epitome of the hot football player. Poor guy. I mean, I'm sure he's probably pretty good too.
Poor guy. He's like, dude, this is the best. Listen, not to cut you off, but as a typical female. Now, listen, I will say this. The man he's stunning. As another man, I can tell you he's a very. I look at that guy. I'm like, man, he looks like what I wanted to look like when I was younger. But he's been that way for a while. And there's a small undertone on TikTok. Not maybe small now, but boy, every single video is about who is this guy standing?
Who is this guy on the sidelines? And I love the slow mo with the wind blowing through his hair. I mean, really. But it is a really cool story, right? So he's 30, I think, or 30 something.
Well, he's older for sure.
Yeah, and came from Notre Dame, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all else I know about him. So other than
I thought you were going to get to the really cool story. Is actually he had an adopted brother who actually passed away when he was in high school, and he made a pact to him because he was a year older. They were playing together because he wasn't going to keep playing quarterback because he wasn't really sure. He wasn't really big enough or strong enough. And so after his brother passed, he made a pact to live out under his name and play as hard as he could. And he really worked himself into going to a couple of different programs before he went to Notre Dame. And had a great season, and it really actually is just a fantastic story.
So now he's a great guy too. I mean, there you go.
Geez,
I mean, it's like the trifecta.
I mean, yeah. So to add all that onto the top of what he's doing, but he's actually a decent quarterback as well, and he's learning, and hopefully. As much as I love him and the girls do, I hope we never see him for a while.
I would just like him to keep walking the sidelines, though. That'd be good. But anyway, look, it was really, I mean, I don't even remember the last time the Commanders scored 40 points. They were not called the Commanders whenever they did it, though, I can tell you that.
For sure.
And touchdown after touchdown. Really once Mariota, is it Mariota?
Mariota.
Yeah, once he got going and felt comfortable back there, he was running, he was moving, he was getting out of trouble and making some passes. Although a few of the passes did look like me trying to throw over a line. He did a little bit of them jump things, but lobbing them up there. But our receivers helped him out and pulled it down. And really, look, I couldn't be happier. I was glad Jaden didn't look as hurt as it may have been, and hopefully he'll just be back. And
well, I saw him raise his hands on the sideline when a touchdown happened, so I was like, okay, I think he's going to be okay. And we got the most important update. Now, Dan Quinn is not saying a word. He's instructed none of the teammates to say a word because no one's they've all kept their mouth shut. But you know who said he's fine? Is his mom.
Mama knows.
She tweeted, Jaden's fine. He'll be great. And so everyone is a little bit more relaxed. I do want to say this, and I always have to say, because looking as a whole as our franchise, we obviously were the joke of the league for almost 20 years. We have been the epitome of what a bad franchise is about from a number of things. But just let's just say when we had London Fletcher inducted it. I don't know. He got inducted to the Ring of Fame. We didn't retire his shirts, but I think it was Ring of Fame. We spelled his name London Flector, which is just the epitome of what the old Redskins / Washington Commanders have done. But I don't know if you watched the Darryl Green halftime. If you didn't, they posted it on the Commanders website. And it's such a stark difference between now, and I don't want to make this whole thing about a football program, but just the way they inducted him and the way it was. And Josh Harris actually got applauded at halftime. It just is so refreshing to see where we're going. It's so exciting to be a Commanders fan right now.
It is. It's very difficult for the name for me, but I agree 100%. And it's a really fun game to watch, boy. It really, other than the Jaden Daniels, stress part. But other than that, it was great.
It was. All right. Well, what do you got on your trending stories here this morning for us?
Well, I don't know. I've sent you a bunch of things. You're going to have to throw me something.
Okay.
Not the one that made you cry. Maybe we'll end with that.
Yeah. I mean, geez, dude.
I know. Well, there's some horrible stories coming out of North Carolina, and the truth is not being told in mainstream media, and that is the worst part. What some of these rescuers are finding down there is really, truly heartbreaking.
Well, let's first go to something that's fun because I like fun first.
Yeah.
So let's go to this story. Have you seen this one?
I love this. I really wish I lived near one of these.
This is aptly titled when the HOA didn't specifically say no to fire or lasers. If I had money, this is probably why God doesn't give me money, but if I had money, I'd be doing this right here.
Well, one of the comments was, if I won the lottery, there'd be signs. And this guy just goes all out, time to AC/DC. And I'm telling you, I absolutely love it. I think this is great. I think when people do this at Christmas time, it's great. And with Halloween just around the corner, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, one of my favorite comments is the very first one. You know, this house has full-size candy bars.
Unless they spend all their money on those lights and lasers, but probably not. Yeah.
Or that's not a Halloween decor. That's a full-blown concert.
It is.
Yeah, so,
I mean, I just think those are awesome. I think people are so creative. And the fact that stuff, Ash keeps saying he's going to do that to our house at Christmas, but I'm waiting to see it. So
I mean, are you going to let him do that, or?
Sure, why not?
So we have another.
We'll probably get something from our HOA, though. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure on that one. All right, let's go to one that I put on here now. This is what it's kind of like to be a Commanders fan. So we'll let this one play here. But tell me what you think about this. I'm close to Cleveland, so they traded their really only good player from the Browns, Amari Cooper, and this is what happened when this kid found out.
So today, Amari Cooper got traded.
What's traded?
It means that he's not on the Cleveland Browns anymore.
This is how I felt every year as a Commander fan, right here. He's done.
I know.
I mean, seriously, it is. It's.
Oh yeah, he goes. Oh, now here is the fun part. Again, what I love about TikTok are the comments.
Yeah,
got to take away that Nerf gun from him because he's ready to end it all. Which, and here's my favorite. Now tell him Watson is still playing. That is now tell him Deshaun Watson's still the quarterback. That takes it off.
I mean, I tell you, it is so relieving to not be the butt of a lot of these jokes this year so far.
Yeah, that is the best thing about I was telling that's what I tell my buddy. I was like, the best thing about, because now when you see dysfunction in other, you can totally spot it because it's so easy.
Oh yeah, we've lived it for so long.
Yeah. But so there you go. That's kind of what it's like to be a Commanders fan. All right, let's get to this one here. I think that you put out on the board. Let's see. What is this one? Did you?
Oh, this is the first roller coaster. So this is the hey, I can't wait. This is the kid who's I really want to be on the coaster. Let's just watch the experience.
Are you excited?
Oh, it always starts with excitement.
No.
Arms up.
No. Okay, here we go. Ready, Freddie? Yes.
Jeez.
And we're off.
Alrighty, everybody, remember to keep on petting. Here we go, and have all cell phones by way.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right,
Go on up. It's good. Going up is good.
Not that bad yet.
Not that bad.
Everything is cool.
And you don't even have that like herky jerky like when we used to go up with the chain link.
Oh yeah, on the Rebel Yell.
Now it's all very smooth, but
yeah, wasn't that
not so good now.
Okay.
Not so good.
Here we go.
Not so good now.
Here we go.
Contemplating life's choices right here.
Here we go.
Look, her face doesn't even change. It just she looks.
Oh boy, there we go.
Oh, now we're good. Thank God roller coasters are only about 18 seconds long now. Anyway, you wait in that line for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You got a 20-second roller coaster ride.
Listen, not to keep bringing the program back to football, but that is every year as a Commanders fan. That's like a time lapse.
That is.
I start
that
excited.
Is the epitome of you every year. Oh, preseason, yes. We're gonna win it all. We're gonna win it all immediately. First game.
Immediately, God says, nope. Sorry.
Immediately no.
So there you go. All right, those are just some of your fun trending stories happening on this very day today. Dani, thanks for joining us here. We appreciate you bringing laughter and fun. And of course, if you can leave shares, likes, comments, we would love that. Any motivational statements, questions, comments, motivational statements you have for us before we get on for our morning here?
Well, I just got to say, I thank Frederick so much for the support. You know, we're now shooting for 1,500 subscribers by the end of the year. By New Year's, January 1, 2025, I'd love to have 1,500 subscribers. And you guys have been so great about supporting me all the time, and I know we can do it. So, all
right. Well, let's hit that subscribe button. We can do it. Dani's got news from Frederick and around the surrounding areas all day, every day, right here. And it's becoming like a little news channel here, which is pretty awesome and inspiring. So, yeah, nice job on that. All right, we're out of here. That is your trending stories for this Monday. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. We do appreciate you stopping by and checking this out each and every day.
Trending steady. It's trending on Twitter.
It's huge. It's trending all over the internet.
Ah, yes, that is a lot of fun to put together. Really love doing that with my brother. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're back with Possum Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care. We've got Chef Opal competing amongst top 12 chefs in the country. And we're going to show you the top 3 things our guests love about Frederick. All of that is coming up just after this.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shattered family beyond compare.
Hey, it's Dani. I want to tell you how amazing Zoomin' Groomin' of Frederick and Rockville is. First, let's talk about convenience. It's so convenient that they come right to your door. Now, we've got 2 pets who get groomed each visit. We've got Remy, our daughter's cat, and he just gets a nail trim, which takes literally minutes. We tried clipping his nails a few times ourselves, but I'm afraid to cut too short. Then there's our girl, Callie. She's our high anxiety baby, always has been. And it's so great that I don't have to drive her anywhere because she gets really worked up before going to the other groomer. And I hated that she was kenneled before and after her groom. So with Zoomin' Groomin', I go online, make an appointment, and I select the bath and blowout service for her. That includes her nail trim, which I love too. So she gets her nails, she smells so good, and the groomer comes right to our door, takes her, gets her bathed, and within about 20 minutes, she's back feeling great. Now, you can make an appointment online at zoomingrooming.com. Under locations, select Maryland and Frederick and Rockville. Zoomin' Groomin', convenient, professional, perfect. You don't have to leave the house. Ah, yes. All right. Now it is time for Possum Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care. Trusted and reliable care since 1999, providing top quality service from highly trained pet care professionals. Pet sitting, doggy daycare, or kenneling. Pet and Home Care is the best choice with simple online scheduling and 24/7 availability. They are always there for you. Go to petandhomecare.com for more information. And here is this week's Possum Pet.
Frederick County Animal Shelter and Good Morning Frederick proudly present Possum Pets. sponsored by Pet and Home Care. Now let's meet today's adorable adoptable pet.
Meet Marnie, this week's Pet of the Week. At 1 year old, Marnie is an active, friendly girl. When I say active, I don't mean one walk a day. Marnie needs a family that can provide her multiple daily activities to ensure her good mental and physical health. She is an English Shepherd mix, which is not a common breed we see at the shelter, and generally speaking they are known to be intelligent, kind, energetic, and independent. Marnie was found on October 1st in the vicinity of Jefferson Pike and Enterprise Way. No owner has come forward to reclaim her, so now she is looking for a new family to care for her. During the month of October, all adoption fees have been reduced by $20. Also, through a generous grant from Subaru and the ASPCA, microchipping is free at our weekly clinics, which are held every Wednesday from 10 to 3. If you're interested in Marnie or any other animal at the shelter, please make a reservation at visitfcac.as.me or give us a call at 301-600-1546.
Oh, isn't that a cutie patootie? But you need to be very active to take Marnie home because she is going to need a lot. She'd be great at those agility courses probably, or those ball. You know how they run back and forth with those balls? Oh, I bet she'd be really good at that. All right, let's talk about People of Frederick. This edition is sponsored by Antietam World Travel Service. Why trust Antietam World Travel Service to coordinate your vacation? It's simple. They're a full-service travel agency to save you countless hours of online research. They have relationship with suppliers that will give you the best value and maybe even some perks you can't get on your own. And they monitor your bookings for unexpected schedule changes. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get convenience, experience, and connections. Go to AntitamTravel.com right now and get started on your dream vacation. Well, Chef Opal is one of 12 chefs who was selected to compete in a national competition. Now, technically, she doesn't live in Frederick, but she's Frederick adjacent. So we are going to claim her as one of our own. Let's help Chef Opal get to Atlanta in February, and here she is now. Food is a great thing. I love it so much, but I'm not very good at cooking and preparing. But thankfully, Chef Opal has us covered. I'm so excited to be chatting with you today. And what exciting news you've just received.
Yes, so I have been selected as one of the top 12 chefs in America to compete at the U.S. Culinary Open. And it's just probably the biggest thing that I could tackle within my career. I'm just so excited to be a part of it. It's one of its kind. It's the inaugural first of its kind for America.
That is so wonderful. So let's back up a little bit. How long have you been a chef?
I have been a chef most of my life, just, learning to cook at home, things like that. My professional career actually started while I was in the military.
Okay.
About 14 years into my career, I was selected to be a private chef for generals. And that's when I went on to train, go to different schools, things like that. I then went on to be an instructor for the advanced culinary program for the military. I was in the Air Force, if anyone was wondering what branch. So from there, my career just shot off. I had some great opportunities my last few years before I retired this year. I was able to go on the Food Network for the Military Salute Shop Champion, 2 episodes of that. So that just really set the par for my career now as a retired veteran and still a chef. Now currently own my own chef consulting business, still an educator to this day.
That is, what an unbelievable path you've walked. It is so unreal, amazing.
Yes.
So where are you based out of?
So I'm currently based out of Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
A lot of work around the DMV, Frederick area.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. And so where is this an event taking place that you've qualified for?
So the U.S. Culinary Open will actually take place at the NAFM conference, which is held every 2 years, and it will be in Atlanta, Georgia, February of next year.
All right. And how is this set up? Like you go in knowing what you're going to prepare and you have to do it on site, or is it challenging where they give you things and you have to create something?
Yeah, so this is going to be completely different of what you see a lot of times on TV. You know, I was a part of that role at some point where things were just given to me and I had to make it. But this is one of those competitions where chefs have been selected to showcase their skills from everything that they've learned within their career and giving their best food forward. So this is something that we're training for. I was also allowed to select a commis chef, which I was able to do that. So I'll be bringing in an assistant with me and mentoring throughout that process. That's the best part about this competition. Training
wonderful.
for that, yeah, months. It'll take months to train for it up until February, building the menus, practicing all of it, so we're ready for it when we get there.
Oh, so exciting. So exciting. Now, the reality is this costs money for you to get there and get everything that you need. So right now you are looking for sponsors to help fund that trip.
Absolutely. So we're looking for sponsors right now. It is costly to get there, from the travel to the logistics getting there, also, you know, lodging, ingredients, places to train, things like that. So I did start a GoFundMe. The link will be on my website if anyone's interested in helping out. It's going to be chefopal.com. Again, that's chefopal.com. If you're interested, you'll see the link there. And if there's any local businesses or corporate sponsors that want to be a part of this, there'll be some incentives for you as well. So please go ahead and check out the website, contact me, email me, and we can talk about that as well.
Well, we definitely will. So the competition is in February?
Yes.
Okay. And you guys are starting to train. How long do you train before something like this?
Oh, we train for months. We're probably most likely going to get started into November and then pushing on out until then. So that's why sponsorship is very much needed throughout this. It helps out, and it's great for the community to kind of be a part of it, to see what we're able to bring for the community and show that there's chefs here that are talented and capable of doing this, and it's just going to be a great time.
Yes. Well, let me just tell you, I think it's going to be a wonderful experience. I don't think we'll have any problems helping you get there. We will work together, I promise, so that you can have a great time in Atlanta and, making us all proud. Again, first of all, thank you for your service to our military and continuing to serve literally all the people around you some great food. So we will definitely share the website. We will talk about it. And we'd love to get some updates along the way. Maybe we can have a monthly check-in and see how you guys are doing. I'm happy to come sample any of the menu items you're preparing. And I'll put my hand up for that. And we will definitely be in touch with you.
Awesome. Thank you. And I just want to interject one thing before we get off. Those that do enter, those that do sponsor, putting monies towards that, will be entered for a raffle for a free demo from me if you are selected. So a culinary demo that I'll be showcasing. So, I mean, it's a win-win. If you do give some to the GoFundMe site for the sponsorship, you'll be put in for that raffle.
Well, we will definitely put that out. That would be awesome to win. And I will definitely share all of those details as well. We wish you the best of luck, though you don't need it. And we look forward to seeing you come out on top in February.
Thank you.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Yes. All right. We got to take a quick break. And then we're going to be back with the top 3 things my guests love about Frederick. Think about what you would answer. I'd love to hear if your answers are similar. And that's coming up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art Splatter Room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
A&S Construction, a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're right here in Frederick. A&S Construction specialize in roofing, siding. They do windows and gutters, and even patios and decks. Maybe you're looking outside and you're thinking, you know what? Now would be a good time to maybe put on a new patio or a deck. You can call Sandra at 301-703-2157, or you can email her, info@ansconstruction.net. Don't forget, because you watch Good Morning Frederick, you get $750 off any roof or tile replacement, or siding replacement, or $50 off any roof repairs. Just let Sandra know that you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. That's A&S Construction. Yes. All right. Now let's get to, well, we're going to kind of call this a market maker. It's similar. This segment is sponsored by Dublin Roasters, the Frederick Coffee House fueled by love and positivity. Visit Dublin Roasters at 1780 North Market Street or at DublinRoastersCoffee.com. You have to head to Dublin Roasters socials. They are on a trip overseas. I think they're in Colombia checking out all the beans, and they're doing a little vlogging and photos along the way, capturing each moment. So check out Dublin Roasters social pages to keep up with that. All right, I asked my guest, what are the top 3 things you love about Frederick? And here is what they said. What would you say? Dani, and I asked my guest, what are the top 3 things you love about Frederick? Here are their answers.
Where do I start?
I think that the culture that we have here of people being kind and nice to each other.
The people.
One is the community.
I love that Frederick is so vibrant.
How friendly everyone is. This county is so amazing at giving back.
I've never lived in an area where the community is so supportive and just well connected.
Like, the people are the difference in Frederick.
The geography.
The sense of community.
There's so many different activities and things to do.
There's always something to do.
The food.
I love the restaurants.
We are in such a great location as a launching point to other places in the area.
I love the historic downtown.
This is magical.
Wineries, big fan of wineries.
The people.
The community. Second favorite thing is that we retained the old architecture from the 1700s. And
I love this little walkable vibe, this walkable downtown.
Yeah. We're also close enough to DC.
The compassion and the outreach in the community is really unparalleled.
I love the diversity.
We have that special,
we do.
Whatever it is, we have
got it.
Feel the creek. I mean,
the scenery and the activities.
I love how relatively small town it feels.
In Frederick, everybody is so welcoming and open.
There's a genuine sense of community here.
I love the community
of the
same.
creek.
It's nice, it's quiet, the people are great. It's been a blessing for not just from the business perspective, from a family perspective.
I love
the community.
We are never at a lack of things to do. Just look at your calendar.
The people that make up this community is really different.
There's something going on every day.
It's very vibrant.
It's the downtown. The downtown's so cute.
Business support.
Nature. I mean, there's a lot of really great parks and hiking and streams. So as a family, we enjoy doing that.
I love from the Frederick, the community.
Love the school system with the sense of pride that everyone has in the community.
Yeah. I am a big fan of some of the shops downtown.
Yeah. It's small enough that you can still see people you know.
The young community in a way of like, they're very active. I feel like people really go outside and move around.
The people.
The first that comes to mind is the community.
Frederick is so friendly.
Food is amazing. The collaboration is unparalleled that we have.
The community.
This is an amazing place to raise family.
I love hiking and I love anywhere nature, and I love Cunningham Falls. I love anything like that.
I love how friendly the people are.
Our connectedness.
One, the people.
I'm really happy to be here.
I feel like Frederick has a little bit of everything. Like we have the downtown scene. We have all sorts of shops, so I can go do like my errands, and then nature is just like right there, so I can get out and get in touch with nature.
Probably the food.
You can't talk about Frederick without talking about restaurants, man. There's so many good restaurants.
People are so friendly and so welcoming.
Collective effervescence.
How can we support each other,
Yeah.
right? And Frederick does just an insanely good job of that.
It's unique,
I love the sense of community here.
The people.
I love the many places you can go to eat. There's enormous choices out there, and it's fun experimenting in different restaurants and trying new things I never tried before. I like that.
Yeah. Embrace risk as a community.
The collaboration that we have.
I love the growth. I love that we never stop trying to find ways to solve the problems in Frederick County.
I don't see us ever moving from here.
That's what makes Frederick one of the best places to live in the world, probably.
Yes, I agree. Frederick is one of the best places to live in the world. Hopefully you guys agree as well. Coming up tomorrow, Bob and Chris from WFMD's Morning News Express. Then we have Wisdom and Wellness with Village Crossing. We have Tech Tips with Ash from 34 Blast and Dan from Maryland Double Deckers. Tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. Have an amazing day. Let's get out there. And as always, let's be great, Frederick.
From downtown street to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it. Good morning, Frederick. Rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your whole